This is for you, soul family. You listen to your heart. You just had a spiritual victory and you might not even be aware, but you're definitely feeling it. You're definitely feeling it. You're stepping into big stepper energy. And it truly is because you listened to your heart when it was calling for you. That wasn't just a metaphor. That was literally a cosmic directive. You had oppositions telling you you were loco vesa. For real. They were telling you, like, what are you talking about? They tried to, listen, they wanted you deranged, bro. See, now I'm getting somewhere else. Because listening to your heart is beyond the reasoning mind. It's beyond the logos. It's beyond what is. Your heart. You answered the frequency that defied logic. As a metal alchemist, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. This magnetic pole pulls you beyond reason. And you definitely paid the price, bro. In silence, in sacrifice, in the sacred moments. I know. Just know that I know. But what you have gained cannot be measured even in fucking words, bro. Because what you have gained was you. And that you is beyond material. I call it the billionaire frequency. You can even say trillionaire. There's not a number. That's major abundance. That's true inner wealth. And it is so strong. That billionaire frequency, the outer world has to follow. Has to. You need to know this, that you're powerful, electric magnetic being. This world ain't what you thought it was. And the truth is we should be celebrating right now. Not just because something is coming, because something already shifted. Didn't you feel it when you woke up today? I know I did. That was a spiritual victory. That's emotional fulfillment. You can sense it. You have kept your cups full even in a fucking drought. You had to guard your peace like it was sacred currency, because it is, trust me. I know. And now it's gonna be pouring in. This isn't luck. It's alignment. Not a miracle, it's a divine justice. You made it through many attempts on your life. Attempts to stop you and get between your intuition, your intelligence. They try to mimic your light, try to dilute your essence. Come on, am I hitting or not, bro? Tried to shapeshift into your frequency, bro. And you fucking can see through them all now, bro. They're unfucking comfortable. You see them. They don't even want to be around you, but they need to, because they need that hit. But let's be real, you can't mimic an original. You just can't, bro. In general, you can't mimic what is original. That's called a counterfeit. And you can't counterfeit the divine. They never had the sauce. You understand? All that meant. Hey, listen, they had a head start on us. They thought because they read words, it's like studying about a Lamborghini, and all of a sudden the Lamborghini pulls up, and you gonna tell me more about my when it's encoded within me. Y'all, you listen, a whole bunch of AAA players on the field, and here comes a pro league player. This is literally what the fuck I'm trying to tell you. They don't have the saw. They weren't initiated by spirit. And you knew that. You felt it. You felt the lack. You saw through it. You're on a whole, you're playing chess. You're in a heart thing. They're stuck in their mind. Because that shit's not flattering, bro. It's straight up disrespectful. Because what you can carry cannot be corrupted. And a lot of them realizing that. They used it for ego, they used it for control. They can't contain your essence. They would build it upon their illusion. Meanwhile, you're holding it in sacredness, and you always carry this in silence. And that is why you're fucking rising. Now they're in the shadows, in their bleachers, and they're watching. Do you understand their destiny is to watch you? Because they try to distort a divine one. That is their karma, to watch you. Just like your karma is to be going towards the North Node, and your destiny activated, connected, creating. It is what it is. That is their destiny. So get used to it. They hate you low-key because they low-key worship you. They can sense your anointing. They don't have a spirit to hold it. And now the truth is fucking coming out. What was hitting is being unearthed, that you are undeniable, that you are royal, and you have fucking upgraded. Ain't that the truth? Your gifts are sharper, is it not? Your field is clear, your connection to the source is untouchable. I nearly don't eat as much, bro. They try to interfere, but they can't override a divine design. A lot of them withheld information that was due to you. They have blocked your path, distorted many, many timelines. But your truth, my friend, every time you show up, you think a video is just a video. You think you would doing video content is just a little thing. Nah, bro, that's huge. You're altering timelines, DNA. Your frequency breaks locks and seals. You understand? Seals that will bound my family, and it can't stop what the Team Light is doing is flooding in. Lightworkers is a real thing. I'm here. Listen, I'm here to tell you this. Be open. Be open to the unexpected, to the abundance, to the divine reversal that is happening. Because yes, you went through the shift. You became the shift. It's because of you. And because that shift happened internal, watch everything outside of you shift as well. You need to hold the fucking line. Step into that primordial energy. Bro, that energy right there, look at my light got brighter. You're being released by forces that tried to bind you. They can't hold you. You are too powerful. They tried to bind you energetically, karmically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, all these things. And they're being forced to let go. They're being forced by a source that is beyond comprehension. It is not from this little hologram. Your field is no longer granting access. So congratulations, big stepper. I didn't ask you how you feel. By now you should know your vortex and you should be able to govern yourself to lift your ass up. I didn't ask you how you feel. We don't chase, you attract from your alignment. So release your thoughts. If they do not serve you and your future self, let them go. Be aware, because the power is yours now. You are powerful, know that. Be aware, your spinal vortex is activating. Cosmic currents are flowing, we're being flooded, and your nervous system is upgraded. It just got done being recalibrated. So stay present with your boy. Breathe if you have to. You're not like the dead that can't push light. You push light, you transmit, you radiate, and you tap in. You don't look outside for light, you tap in the void, in the darkness. They trying to figure out what keeps you going. Why does he wake up every day? What's the You tap within, because you're a light being. I don't know if you take that for granted, but these dark beings can't do that. They're void, it's hollow. And even though it's been hard, even though it cost you literally everything, you still listen to your heart when it was calling for you. That magnetic pull. And that right there was the beginning of your turning point. This is your new beginning. And it's time to celebrate. Not because it's coming, but because it's already here. Ashe.